Hi guys, welcome to Chili's. Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of your favourite podcast, Discussing Nothing, the show where we discuss a multitude of topics, more often than not leading to...
Nothing.
Ben, second episode, you'll get there, don't worry buddy. We're back today to discuss another thing. I'll mention it in a minute, but I am joined by the excitable
Emma
and the brooding
Ben.
Exactly. Bit of preamble before we dig in. Ben, second episode of the podcast. How's it all going?
Hi, good.
Good. Thank you. Emma,
Ross.
you've been here before, you've done it.
Many times.
You ready to do a wee debate today?
As ready as I'll ever be.
As ready as you'll ever be. Ben, you said we were quite colour coordinated today.
Hi, I did. We got green, whatever colour that is, and green again.
It's brown.
Brown.
It's a light knitted brown.
Oh, it's a lovely light knitted brown.
Thank you, Ben. And you guys were all on the trainer crew today. Although you're a Reebok man.
I am
I used
newly
to,
converted.
I used to be.
Oh, what happened?
Nothing really. I think I'll come back one day. Like, the club sees they're a comfy trainer. But at the moment, I'm just taking a break. I need my space.
Well, there you go, listeners.
Thank you, Ben. Anyway, preamble over. Segue. These trainers here, they both use them for different things. Ben uses them for pedaling. But Emma uses them for accelerating. That's right. We've got a driver. And we've got a biker. He also drives. I don't think she owns a bike. And today...
Can you cycle?
I can ride a bike, yes.
Do you have a bike?
No.
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 No. And you barely have a car at the moment, it'd be fair to say.
don't rub salt in the wound.
So today, I am the mayor, if you will. The mayor of Edinburgh. And I have, for some reason, decided to quash this debate between bikers and drivers once and for all. And I'm going to let the city centre be theirs. But only to one group. That's right. Bikers versus drivers. Who owns the road? So today, they're going to debate to me in this chamber. And I will... Keep it light. And I will decide who owns the road with my trusty assistant behind the camera, Kelvin. Who would care to begin? I believe you have notes, so let's go with you. Emma.
Okay.
Why do you like driving and why do you get irked by bikers?
Cars.
The movie?
Great
Ka-chow.
film. Ka-chow. Yes. They're fast and convenient and efficient. You can get to where you need to be without having to stop anywhere. You don't have to pull over for some rest to rest your little cycling legs. You can just go from A to B, no questions asked. I like what you don't get on a bike is that sense of comfort. In a car, you're nice and inside, protected from the elements. You can control the music, you can control the temperature, the position of your seat. You don't have a...
You can't do that on a bike.
Not in the same way. You can't...
There's more options.
You ever sat on a bike saddle?
I have.
Ouch. That's all I will say. Ouch. In a car, you don't have that issue. Some cars, heated seats.
Yours?
Unfortunately not.
Oh.
But what I would do to have a heated seat in my car.
Pause there. Ben, get in on this.
Well,
Get those pedaling legs, those stronger pedaling legs than she's giving you credit for. Get them talking.
well, Mr. Mayor,
Thank you.
I have two words in the way of promoting bikes.
Mm-hmm.
Polar bears. You see, what's coming out of the back of those cars that you're driving? But dirty fumes that are killing the polar bear's habitat.
That's why I put in those low emission zones.
That's it. Bikes, not only is it clean and not killing polar bears directly, it is good for your health, gets you fit, gets your heart pumping, gets that calorie deficit in there.
Working.
Deficit. What else do bikes do?
Let's leave it there because you're all for health and fitness, Emma.
Well.
That's right, Emma.
I'll be out.
That's right. Well, in terms of the
You've yet to call me Mr. Mayor.
Apologies, Mr. Mayor. I'm just so passionate that I forgot who I'm actually talking to.
That's
Apologies.
Fair. That's fair.
Thanks to the ever-evolving technology in today's world, cars are becoming more and more energy efficient and eco-friendly as the days go by. You have electric cars, they don't pump anything out into the atmosphere, you know. and
Atmosphere?
Thanks to new laws, cars they can't be above certain emission things these
that
days.
I installed.
And every year they're getting more eco-friendly and more eco-friendly to the point where we'll be fine. The polar bears, they'll be fine. Don't worry about it. In terms of being fit and healthy, there are many other forms of exercise that you can do. You want to keep your heart rate up, go for a
Not
run.
in the car.
I could drive to the gym.
You pump an iron while you're driving? That's not safe.
Half the amount of time it would take me to cycle there. And then I could run on a treadmill. I could go on the bikes in the gym. Pretend I'm on a cycle. But I'm not exposed to all the elements, the rain hitting my face, the wind.
But what about that saddle?
Hey, no pain, no gain. But at least I'm in the comfort of a nice cozy building. I'm not exposed to the elements. I can get off the bike and be like, I don't fancy this anymore. I'll go lift some weights now.
You
Keep my muscles
don't want to
going.
even be near those elements.
Not if I'm on my way to work. Nothing worse, 7 o'clock in the morning going to work and it's pissing it down. Soaking wet, the wind, the cold. This time of year it's freezing. I don't want to be out in that.
Ben, you regularly cycle to work.
It's true.
Are you soaking?
Well, but you know, you come to a nice warm office if that's where you're going. Hopefully you're not going somewhere else cold.
Yeah.
But to rebuttal, Your Majesty, I would say
Majesty.
2 more words for you. Electric bike. Gets you there quicker than a regular bike, fair enough. And it's a lot cheaper. Granted, electric cars, great. But you know, they're so expensive. Who can afford 30, 40, 50 grand? Why not just spend one of those grands on an e-bike?
Mm-hmm. Now, there's a bit of rage between you guys on the roads, it's fair to say. Do you take any issue with that?
Look, I respect cyclists. But when I'm trying to get to work and I'm stuck behind one going 8 miles an hour
on a cobbled road,
get out the way. I've got places to be and things to do. Let me and my fast, efficient, comfortable car past, and I'll be on my way.
You think they should stop?
Just get them off the road. You can't go above 25 miles an hour.
Some of us aren't as privileged as others to have cars. Maybe they can only afford a bike.
Hey.
And to be looked down upon in such a way.
I have the utmost respect for everybody.
Doesn't sound like it.
I'm just saying that you're in my way. Walk. Then that way you're just as quick, to be honest.
Still in the rain and you're just as slow.
Exactly. So who even needs the bike? And you're staying out my way and you're still going at the same speed, still exposed to the elements that you love so much. Just walk.
I'm starting to think this is my fault for not building sufficient bike paths. Ben, anything else you want to say? Let's do a little minute wrap up of each argument, and then I'll go to my esteemed colleague Kelvin.
In conclusion, it's cheap. It's good for the polar bears. It's good for your health, and bikes.
Cars, they're quick, they're efficient, they're comfortable, they're cozy, they're
polar bear killers.
They're getting more efficient as the days go by. Not to mention, they're versatile. They can be used for many things. You can live in a car if you wanted to. You can travel to the ends of the earth in a car, and you can load them up with a lot of things. Moving house, you couldn't do that on a bike, but you could move.
You could do it slowly.
You could move
one by
move
one.
a fair lot in a car, and not to mention they're accessible for those who maybe can't ride a bike. It still allows them to travel and do things, see places. And I can stay fit by just driving to the gym and doing a whole array of exercises in there.
And
then drive home and get cozy.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. I appreciate that. Kelvin, how are we unraveling this fierce debate?
Well, I'm too much of a coward to cycle anywhere, so
That's it.
it's too scary. It's really scary in a city.
Did they bother you while being on the road?
Sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes, yeah.
But that's the thing.
Remove your personal bias here. These guys have debated.
I don't have too much bias against cyclists. I
It kind of sounds like you do.
respect them for what they're doing for the polar bear.
Said that. I respect them.
I like polar bears. I like ice sheets and glaciers and things.
It's good for the planet. Good for the
But
planet.
I don't really like cars either, to be honest. They're kind of annoying. Just get rid of the lot.
All of them.
Wait, no
No
more.
one should go anywhere.
no more
Should all
travel.
just stay still.
Everyone just
Bring back horses.
Interesting.
That's truly efficient and environmental. Bring
Mm.
back horses.
And they can do
went
a lot
somewhere.
of things that cars want.
They're more powerful than a lot of cars.
Interesting. Well, I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to bring back horses. Nobody wins. You're both banished from the city because you've both been extremely petty today, guys.
You told
And we're
us
bringing
to
back
be.
horses. Kelvin wins. Thank you, guys, and goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.